Makes you want to break out in song and dance, doesn't it, folks? One last hand for our NYU Broadway singers, please. I'm Ash Kaluarachi, co-founder at StartEd and one of the producers of this festival. Welcome to my favorite part of this show. It's the unveiling of our 2016 cohort of EdTech startups. This won't be possible. Yes, thank you. This won't be possible without our collaboration with Dean Brewer, Professor Magda, Carlos Rivera at NYU Steinhardt. So I do want to thank them as well. So please, a hand for their generosity. What this enables us to do is put the most exciting, emerging companies from around the world together with the most successful EdTech entrepreneurs and to have them interact with faculty and students at NYU Steinhardt year-round. I do want to emphasize that this is something we are doing consistently and persistently. And that's happening at the StartEd incubator just a couple of blocks away at 35 West 4th. I do want to thank specifically three professors, Professor Alex Ruttman, Professor Jan Plaas, and Professor Karen Strom, for their dedication and exemplar of building their own companies as well as the startups you're about to see. And by the way, you can see them in their own open labs this afternoon if you wish to. Let me make you privy to what has happened over the last 3 months. To put this class together, we had 430 companies apply from 34 countries and 27 US states for just 9 spots. They were granted up to $170,000 in investment and access to a very intensive boot camp. In order to put the group together, we had an all-star selection committee of EdTech VCs, CEOs, angel investors, and NYU Steinhardt faculty. And what they looked for was the quality of the people, primarily. They also looked for the importance of the problem they were solving, the efficacy of the product, and then the progress that company had made to date. I also like to make sure that these are problems solved that the world needs solved, and these are products that the world needs. Each company has a unique profile, and I encourage you to listen for that. They've all achieved various levels of financing, product offering, and revenues. They pay the organization tuition in the form of equity. In exchange, they get access to unparalleled networks that accelerate their business. So there aren't any books. Instead, the students get introduced to the top practitioners, the very best and brightest in the field, our mentor network that boasts over 150 experienced leaders in academia, education, and technology. One of the highlights of the program is where they speed date up to 100 mentors over 3 weeks. And as a result of this collision, some amazing things happen. The mentors become formal advisors, investors, and some actually take on leadership roles at the companies, all examples we've seen happen over the last 3 months. Without our mentors, today won't be possible. And so, well, there are too many to thank. You can see them all on this big screen. It's no doubt that the 9 companies have been hard at work prepping for this day for the last 3 months. In many ways, this is graduation. These companies have been transformed, and you are the first to see them transformed. So without further ado, I'll get out of your way, and welcome to the favorite part of my show.
Hello, my name is Teresa Del Piore. I'm the principal of Francis Paola Early Learning Center, which is a preschool for children with special needs. We have been using Edukids Connect systems for the past 6 months, and we've gotten such positive feedback from our parents and our staff that we've decided to use it for our other classes. So starting next month, we'll be using it in 17 classes. Our agency, AHRC, is considering using Edukids in all their schools. I'm delighted to introduce Edukids, and I'd like to welcome Keyur Sheth.
Welcome. I'm Keyur Sheth, CEO and founder of Edukids. We are a business in a box for childcare. There are 20 million kids in the U.S. between the ages of 0 to 5, of which nearly 13 million are in some form of childcare. These childcare centers are drowning in paperwork, compliance requirements, lack of accurate and cohesive communication to parents. Let me introduce you to Molly. Molly here runs a center with 60 kids. As a director, she's losing hours of her time managing paper-intensive administrative processes. We know she would rather spend that time hiring and mentoring good teachers and growing the business. And then there is Karen. She's a pre-K teacher in that center. She is often interrupted during her teaching time to talk to anxious parents, like I was when my daughter was in daycare. Look familiar? She desperately needs a better way to reassure these parents and gain their trust. To date, there has been no comprehensive system to address the needs for Karen and Molly. There are 700,000 such childcare centers in the U.S. alone, taking in a revenue of $58 billion. This is a growing market and a great opportunity to go ahead and build a comprehensive and efficient system. That's why we created Edukids. It's an easy-to-use, intuitive app that streamlines the childcare center administrative processes and connects the teachers directly to the parents to communicate the child's daily experiences. In essence, we are a business in a box for childcare. So, how do our customers use Edukids? Teachers use the Edukids app on an iPhone or an iPad to log the child's daily activities. Parents receive instant notifications via our app, and they receive individualized emails at the end of each day, thereby leading to increased parental engagement. Directors, on the other hand, get a centralized dashboard, which includes document management, attendance tracking, automated billing and invoicing. This leads to better management and quality of care. Our clients love our app. They say it's simple and intuitive. We offer a subscription platform at $5 per child per month, making this a billion-dollar opportunity. We had 220 seats on our subscription platform before we started the NYU StartEd program. Since then, we've had a month-over-month increase of 50%, and therefore, we project to hit $1 million in recurring revenue in the next 12 months. Our team has more than 4 decades of expertise in early childhood. So, if you want to work with me in helping the Karens and Mollys in the 700,000 childcare centers and help improve the service for the 13 million families, come see us. Thank you.